I have come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog. Hey guys, I'm a fish, and today I'm going to be continuing my Humanity Restart series. Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. So real quick, before I do this recap of last video, I figured it out. All of my problems. See, look at this border. See how clean it is? See how clean all of these borders are? I figured out the problem. You see, when I was drawing borders, when I drew all of this, I was using the pen tool. Paintbrush tool. I've got just red. Here's what okay. Here's what the paintbrush tool looks like when you use it. See how it leaves those ugly borders? The pencil tool. It's perfect. For the 6 months that I've been making this series, minus 3 months because I took a break, I've been using the wrong tool, and that's been the cause of all of my problems. Also, since I figured this out, I decided to do some expansion in Africa off camera since I hadn't done that in a bit. So, last episode, Europe got pretty much completely claimed. Southeast Asia has seen some expansion. South India got absolutely destroyed by all of their neighbors because they suck. We have Central Asian civilizations now, with what is basically Turkmenistan here. Another what is basically Turkmenistan. Let's see, hold on, if that's Turkmenistan, then that's Uzbekistan. Yes. I know my geography. This is a geography channel. I mean, it's called Your Average Fish, not your geographic fish. Anyway. So, in the comments of the last video, I asked you guys what you think should happen next. And, one guy, who I don't remember the name of currently, but in the editing I'll get the screenshot, said to have people explore China. So they're going to do that. Nothing more, nothing less. Oh, did you think there was going to be, like, civilization in China? No. All they're doing... Okay, I guess I accidentally did that. They're getting Taiwan, too. They're exploring China. They get all the way up there before they decide to go back. So, yep, that's your wish satisfied. They explored China. Anyway, let's move on. So the first thing we're going to do in this video is just a little bit more expansion in Europe as like civilization starts to really build up. So yeah, let's do that. Yeah. So after a little bit of expansion in Europe, we can see that both Gascony and France have started going into Great Britain. Hopefully there's no big competition for power in the British Isles later between these two. That would be bad. We got these two expanding a bit. Ukraine's been expanding a lot recently in the past 2 episodes. Well, this one and the last one. Romania went up that river. This one expanded ever so slightly. Yeah, we got that. This new country right here that exists due to the fact that people from this Danish country wanted to expand up into Sweden, when the government did not, for reasons that we don't know. I wonder if we'll find out soon. Also, one more thing that I forgot to show off in the intro is that the province map is now fully up. Well, it was until they expanded. I guess it just shows you how little expansion there really was this round. Which is a shame because using the pencil tool, I think that expansion took me longer than like it. I'm 20 minutes into the recording now, um, and if that's all I did, um, yeah, the pencil strap might take a lot longer than it might sound. Anyway, let's get to like a war or something. So this next war is actually going to be something that you probably wouldn't have expected coming. Um, this civilization down here, in Libya, has been really quiet since its independence. Well, there's been a declining power in the region lately. It's not something I've gone over, it's just something that's been happening. Um, see, Egypt here, they haven't been doing so hot. After a new political leader, a new leader took over the government, and the people are not very happy about it. Um, Egypt has like no friends. I don't remember. They might be friendly with this country. I don't quite remember. I know Ethiopia doesn't like them. I don't think anyone in Arabia likes them. Anyway, yeah, they're um. Oh, okay, wait. Brush size. Sure, 5. That works. So yeah, they're going to push up the coast here, and almost immediately they're going to be able to encircle this city and pretty quickly be able to capture it. Before Egypt can really react, they push all the way up to really nearing their capital and their very important areas. So Egypt begins to push back the North Africans when this happens. Oh, that's not good. Yep, that's really not good. That's oh, that's horrible. Oh, 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 oh. So now that Egypt is incredibly distracted by the Turkish, the North Africans are going to be able to just immediately push up to their occupied territory, capture that city. And yeah, they're gonna really benefit from Turkey's invasion here. Turkey itself is going to push down the Nile. That's really going to be their only focus area. They're going to capture this city. They're going to push down. They're going to capture that city. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, wait. Huh, the blue Arabian countries is doing something. They take a lot of this coastal area and then push up and capture that major city, while the Turkish continue to push down the Nile and capture another city and reach down to this lake. So yeah, it's not going to be long before Egypt just surrenders. They have 4 cities left. They've lost almost everything. This isn't a long war. So yeah, they're going to surrender. And let's see what that peace treaty looks like. So this is what Egypt looks like now. And as you can see, not much has actually changed. Turkey took 3 cities. North Africa took 2. And Arabia also took 2. I'd like to introduce a new mechanic, being vassal states. Every vassal will have a star on it, with the color that is its lord. So in this case, Egypt has a gray triangle on it, which means it is Turkey's vassal. I was originally going to do what AdizzPro does by like let me get to the right layer. By like drawing, oh, it's the wrong color. By drawing just all around the border, but that would take an incredibly long time. And really, Egypt isn't even that big, and it would take a really long time for Egypt. Imagine if there was like a bigger country that became a vassal, like later in the series. That would be also not really important to the series. I just thought I'd mention it. I fixed part of the river here in Egypt since, like, notice how everything's down from this lake is ick. Yeah, I decided to fix. I fixed it. I might do that later with other areas like, oh my god, Mesopotamia is a mess. Yeah. Expect. Never mind. I was going to say expect some areas to start getting cleaned out in future episodes, but I don't want to do that. I'm sure you guys don't mind. If you do mind, let me know in the comments. But if you don't mind, well then, yeah, I'm not going to spend my time fixing every single river. Now, as I said earlier, like at least I think I said earlier, expanding with this pencil tool instead of the brush is taking a lot longer because I have to make it not affect the river. I have to like go around each individual. I have to like color around the river to make sure it doesn't get affected by when I fill. Which is why later in the series, expect barely anything from Canada. Because if I have to trace every single one of these little lakes more than once, oh my god. And the eastern United States. This is an area that basically has to be prevalent. I mean, South America. I hate these. I hate this stupid river map. I hate this stupid river map. And yep, now that Turkey has expanded and gained a puppet state, Persia has to do the same thing to be able to match Turkey in prevalence and power. There are a lot of cities here, I'm realizing. So Persia expands a little bit to the east. So now they border this brown nation and this magenta one. But it's not really enough. They have to compete with Turkey, and if they want to compete with Turkey, they need a lot more power. And who has a decent amount of power? The Orange Country. Persia's next plan of action is to try and get more power by invading Qatar. So let's see how that goes. So they very quickly take over this entire northern section. Oh, and Bahrain, because that's there too. Um, and at the same time, push in and take a big majority of this region right here, this northern region um, that the orange team had. Now the orange team, they've been very relatively peaceful in their history. I don't remember who started the orange pink conflict. But yeah, they managed to they were prepared for a fight. So they managed to form a defensive line of a defensive hold right here, and even managed to push the Persians back slightly. But I mean, it didn't last long. It didn't really last because the Persians immediately pushed back, destroying their defensive line. And now there's two defensive lines: one defending the capital and the city, and the other protecting the rest of the country. Oh, and this, yeah, that part didn't last long. So now the Orange Country needs help. And who's it going to look at to help? Nobody. Nobody's going to help them. They're going to lose their capital. The Green Team forces, not green. Well, yeah, I guess green. But Persia's forces are going to push up um the sea here, the coastline. What is what is Oh, the Persian Gulf. Okay, yeah, sorry, my mind blinked. Okay, yeah, they're going to push up the coastline of the Persian Gulf, take a few more cities, um, and eventually try and push for peace with the Orange Team, who is going to decline for some reason. Now, immediately after this happens, there's a big, um, like, uh, big fight of this major city with the Orange team reclaiming that region, and then another small army pushing and encircling all of these forces, which are very quickly dealt with. So Persia's suffering loss here. They attempt a naval invasion across this little strait here, which ends up going successfully. They manage to retake the city and push along the coast in both directions, claiming both of those cities and reconnecting with the other occupied territory. They're going to continue pushing down the coast, seeing little to no resistance in each province, taking 2 more cities, taking that one. The Orange team is going to surrender. So this is what the peace treaty of that war looks like. As you can see, the Orange team lost most of their valuable territory. They were left with just Oman, and now they are puppeted. They are the puppet to Persia. Their capital city is now right here. Egypt's new city the capital city is right here, in case I didn't cover that. So now, as a final thing for this video, there you go. Not only did they explore China, there's a country in China now. Now, there was supposed to be a lot more than just this one. I was gonna try and do a lot of countries over here in China, but I actually have to go. So yeah, this is the end of the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know what you guys want to happen next, and see you later.